Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Mary. For those of you that are new here, I appreciate you stopping by. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, I appreciate you also, and you know how I feel about you. Thank you so much for coming back and checking me out again. Okay, I want to take a look today at J.Lo. And the reason is because I know I did a reading on her already, but there has been some new information that's come out about this. I guess they were calling her Jane Doe at one time because there was information out there about a child at the time. I guess she was like 13 or 14 at the time. She's in her 30s now, but there was rumors out there about her. But now she's showing up on the online, and she's telling her story. And some of the things she said that J.Lo did to her was just, gruesome. So I just want to know, how far down that rabbit hole does she go with Diddy? J.Lo, that is. What did she do? I mean, who is she? Do we know who she is? Guys, this is just ridiculous what they say she did. Now, I heard that she's out of the country now. Let me check on that. Let me get my pendulum out. I need to know if this is true, because you can't believe everything that you hear on the internet. So let's see. All right, pendulum, show me yes. I want to make sure that my arm stays as still as possible. Thank you. Stop. Pendulum, show me no. Show me no. And see, that's going side to side. Stop. My name is Mary. Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay. This is what I need to know, pendulum. I want to ask you a question about Jennifer Lopez, J.Lo. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Did she leave the country of the United States of America? Has she left? Yes, she has. So that's true, guys. She's definitely gone. Okay, I want to know, did she leave because of the accusations that are coming out about her with Diddy? Wow. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, guys, let me just clear my pendulum here. I gotta get some sage, because what we're talking about here is a little bit crazy. Clear. Okay. Now, the information that I've gotten, that I've heard online about this, it's an interview with the lady that, the young lady that this happened to, when she was just, she was saying 7th, 8th grade, that kind of thing. Somehow she got hooked up. You can hear her story. You'll probably be seeing it online pretty soon. Anyway, she was being anonymous before about the whole situation. And like a lot of people that are coming out now because of Diddy being locked up, they couldn't do anything before. Nobody would listen to them. But now they are telling their stories. I want to know if it's true. Okay. First thing I want to know, I'm going to ask, is what's her name? I think they called her Mesha or something like that. Anyway, she was called Jane Doe at one point. Spirit, you know who I'm talking about. Is what she's saying true? Tell me, is what she's saying true? Why don't you use a pendulum for that? Okay, Spirit, tell me about the Jane Doe that had dealings with J.Lo. Is she telling the truth? It's already telling me yes before I even get it out. She is telling the truth. Okay, thank you. Get some water here, see if that'll help my throat. Seems like what I'm talking about. These kinds of things, my throat just goes different direction, guys. But that's okay. Okay. Let's let that train go by before we really get started. I want to concentrate now on J.Lo. J.Lo spirit. Jennifer Lopez. Tell me about her. How far was she, and how much was she involved with Diddy? Especially when I want to know about the party spirit, about the parties. I want to know about the parties and the rituals and that kind of thing. Tell me about J.Lo and her involvement. J.Lo and her involvement with Diddy's parties and rituals. This is what I need to know, Spirit. Tell me about that. Wow, okay. They're starting to jump. Let me just... what are these just trying to fall out here? I don't know if that's just bad shuffling. I'm going to put them back in. I'm not feeling like... Okay. I think it's time for me to stop. It's time for me to stop, Spirit. Okay. That one jumped out too. Okay, I'm just going to leave those out. And let's see what else we get. Bottom of the deck we have the page of coins. That's information coming out about money. We'll see what happens with the rest of these cards here. So we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Okay, now I wanted to know about how far she went with him. Now see this right here, this Ten of Cups, but I'm looking at the picture here. This is something that was very, very emotional, and it was about relationships. And if you look at this building, yes, it's something that could have happened that was mysterious, in a mysterious way, in a building. Okay, and then we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Now, wands are about taking action, creating that kind of thing, but something is being revealed here. Something is being revealed about what happened in one of these establishments. Okay? And for those who are interested, I'm reading from the Cthulhu deck. Okay? Cthulhu. Okay, we have the Magician showing up here. There was a lot of manipulation going on. Okay, she knows all about that. She was involved in the manipulation, okay, in these buildings here. She was definitely involved. This was very emotional for, you know, I'm looking at this building here. I mean, it looks like hell, okay? So whoever the victims were that were there, it was very emotional for them. But as you can see here, it's like manipulation. Magician is showing up here, like there was some kind of exactly what I thought, like some kind of rituals or something going on. So yeah, she was involved in that. I'll make sure my deck is okay. Then we have the Ten of Coins in the reverse. It's in the reverse. Now normally the Ten of Coins would be about money, about family, that kind of thing. I think that the people that they drew in didn't have, because this is reverse. It's like they didn't have family, or they knew that family wouldn't be looking for them. Yeah, that's why this is reversed. These people really had nowhere to go. They preyed on the people that were young. And if you listen to this girl's story, that's basically what happened in her case. They would get these young people who didn't really have structure in life and that kind of thing, or didn't feel like they did, and you know, got away from their parents or whatever. However, and so they were out there thinking that they were going to connect with, and in this case, this is what this girl said. She said that in her case, her mother was a drug addict and she was living with her grandmother. But she wanted to get into, she was writing a lot about her story, and it's a long story. You guys will have to look it up online. Anyway, she got away from her grandmother and got somehow hooked up with Diddy. She tells the whole story, okay? But she thought she was doing the right thing, even though her grandmother didn't want her to go. Her mother and father structure was not there. And I think this is how they prey on people, like the structure here. You see that? The structure is turned upside down. Okay? So, there you go. Then we have the Two of Coins here. It's about choices. We're talking about J.Lo. She made a choice to get caught up in this. This was not something she knew. And I think if you guys look back at one of my other readings, I was surprised that she knew about the children. Yes, she knew about the children because she was involved. She made the choice to be involved. And I don't know if these people are thinking, you know, well, they are when they get with him and everything. You know, it's like she's a monster. She's a monster. She made the choice to be a monster. I mean, what was I saying? I think that these people think that, you know, they get with him and they do what he says and that kind of thing, that it's going to help their career. And it probably did help her career. J.Lo. But that's what she turned into. She made that choice, and that's what she turned into. Okay, then we have strength. Okay. She had the strength. She could do whatever she wanted to do. She felt like she was strong. Again, we're talking about manipulation. I want you guys to really look at this card. I hope you can see it the way I'm seeing it here. There's a lot going on in the background. There's someone smaller underneath, but this is the bigger person on top. And they're using their strength to do whatever it is that they need to do. Now, yeah, this really puts me in the mind of someone being in agony here, which is what this young lady said that she was. I'm looking from the wrong way. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords. Here she is trying to get away with something. I think she thought, and I wonder if she will get away. I have to read on that. But she thought she had gotten away with it, you know, until now when everything starts to come out. We have the Ace of Cups here again. She's doing some creating. She's creating some things here. She is also very manipulative. J.Lo, that is. You know, she's creating some things. She's it's here again. It's like, you know, these people think they have the world in their hands when they do these things to people, to young children and that kind of thing. This one jumped out. This is one of the ones that jumped out before, guys, and this is the Six of Cups. I'm sorry, Six of Coins. And this, to me, it looks like a Bible of some sort. Or maybe even, it's like, okay, these are symbols that are in this book here. So they were doing some, this is all about the rituals that were going on here. Okay, this is about the ritual. She was definitely involved in the rituals. Then we have the King of Coins. Again, more ritual kind of stuff going on. J.Lo definitely was deep into it. I wanted to know how deep she was, and it's really deep. We have the High Priestess here. Okay, a lot of secrets. She knows a lot of wisdom. She's really, really involved in what's going on. And she felt like she was, when she was doing this, it's like she got her power. This is how she got her power. Then we have the Nine of Coins. Now, normally, the Nine of Coins is about being independent, and I think that this, you know, kind of shows that she felt like this gave her the power that she needed to do what she needed to do. She could do things on her own and that kind of thing. Whatever they were doing, these rituals and things that they were putting on, she felt like it gave her power. And then we have the moon. The moon. This is about things that are hidden, you know, and things that are hidden that went on in this place here, and it had to do with a man who I think is Diddy. She worked with him. She worked with him. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know concerning this? Tell me what else we need to know. This is the Eight of Coins. Now, at some point, I think she walked away from it. At some point, she walked away, probably after she got what she needed from it. Yeah, we have the Empress here. She's dealt with this entity here that to me would be him, but it gave her more abundance, because the Empress is all about abundance. So that's how she got her abundance. That's how she got her money. That's how she made her career work. That kind of thing. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands. She knows all about, if there's any bodies or anything like that. This is for entertainment purposes only, guys. I'm sorry, I should have put my card up here. I want to make sure YouTube knows. This is for entertainment purposes only. J.Lo knows everything. She knows everything. She's been involved in a lot of things. Allegedly, she's been involved. You know, I'm just reading the cards. I don't know. She probably wasn't. I don't know. But this is what the cards are saying to me. She knows everything. She was involved in everything. And you would think that she was such a sweet person. It was crazy. You know, you can see there's a skeleton body there, and there's an eye looking over at it and everything. Yeah, it got to be really crazy. Wow. We have the Ten of Wands here. Yeah. A lot of craziness. A lot of things that you wouldn't even expect that went on. She knows all about it. She knows everything. There's nothing that she doesn't know. She's very involved, and that's why she left the country. And this girl, this Jane Doe, I think it seems like I remember her name being Missy or something like that. But anyway, I wish I had written down where I found it, but it's online, guys, and you can go look at it. And the things that J.Lo did to her is just unbelievable. This is why we shouldn't be following these people and putting them up on pedestals and all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy. I want to look into J.Lo's future. I'm going to get a different deck, though. I want to look into her future. You know, because she's left the country, And I'm sure she thinks that she's gotten away with everything. But I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what her future is. I gotta light my sage again, guys. This is just... Okay. Let me clear these cards. I want to look at her future. Let's see what's going to happen with J.Lo, who thinks she's gotten away with something. And maybe she has. But these people, you know, there were so many people involved, and they knew that they couldn't get any help. The young ladies and young men that that somehow got involved with him. I don't think I want that deck either. They knew that they couldn't get any help. They tried. Some of them couldn't afford attorneys and that kind of thing, so they were just stuck, you know. And they all had their reasons for getting involved with him, you know, not knowing, not thinking that anything would come of it, anything bad would come of it. They just thought that they were getting to meet Diddy. Okay. But you know, all of these Hollywood, not all of them, but a lot of entertainers were involved in this. So many names are coming out now that it's just ridiculous. All right, Spirit, tell me more. What's going to happen with J.Lo? What does her future look like? You need to know what J.Lo's future is going to look like now that she's left the country and she is being accused of doing unthinkable things with a youngster, a minor. I want to know what her future looks like now. What does her future look like now? What does J.Lo's future look like, Spirit? J.Lo. Is she going to get away with this? What does her future look like? Okay. Celtic cross on this one, guys. I'll clarify if necessary. Okay, it shows that she's trying to work real hard. I'm sure she's trying to hide this, so you know, and it's one of these things that's, to me, it's been going over and over and over in her mind about what she's done, which is why she's having so many problems with relationships and that kind of thing. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Cups. This is like an offer of some kind. So then, oh. I wonder if she's going to offer the young lady something. Now that she's not in the States, I wonder if she's going to come across and offer the young lady something, some money. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. This is about celebration. I think she's feeling she's okay. She thinks she's okay. She's gotten out of the country. She's celebrating that before they got to her, and we probably won't hear anything from her as anything else from her. We have the Page of Swords, but it's reversed. This is about information coming. She's had to watch her back. She's been watching her back, and she knew that the information was coming out about her. This is in the past. She was watching her back. She was looking back. She knew the news was coming out about what she had done. So she knew that this Jane Doe young lady would be speaking. She's heard it because I think there was, it was, I think it came forward in one of the, well, she was just in there as Jane Doe, but now she's showing her face. but it was in one of the Diddy filings against him, one of the lawsuits. Okay, here's the sword of truth showing up here. So things are gonna, you know, truth is gonna come out about this. This is crowning it, and the way this sword is looking here, and what she talked about that happened to her, it's like showing me exactly how she handled the young lady. Guys, just look at that and think about what that could be, okay? In an actual kind of way. 9 of Wands here. Okay, so she was independent at one point. Now she knows that there's nothing she can do. With this 9 of Wands showing up here, she knew that she had to do something. She had to make a move. She couldn't stand there and wait for it to come out. She knew that the girl had filed a complaint, and she was named in one of Diddy's complaints. She knew that, and so she could no longer stand still. She had to move. That's in her near future. She had to, in which she's done that. Now we have the Star. The reason she moved, because she had given up hope. She knew that there was nothing that she could do. She had to leave. Here, people are talking. She knows that people are talking. This is very symbolic of what was going on at these parties, guys. And that's how we're seeing it. That's how people are seeing what was happening. Now, this is the 10 of Cups in the reverse, which is about the relationships and things and everything. Her relationships are all turned upside down. And she's had to let everything go, and, you know, to get out of this situation. That's why J.Lo will never, ever be in a serious relationship. This is why she couldn't get along. She kept getting married and divorced, because of what she'd done in the past. Okay, we have the Strength card here. She's hoping to have strength from this, you know, since she's left the country. She's hoping that she will gain her strength back. I don't really see anything about, the only thing that I can see is that it shows what's happened here, but she's gonna make an offer to this young lady. I don't know, will she accept it though? Let me see what else. I'll check that out. She's gonna have a lot of regret about this. She already has a lot of regret about this. This is the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. She's making plans. I think that she thinks that this move is going to help her to be to still be creative and that kind of thing. We have the 2 of Swords here. She's making choices. She's making choices about what she's going to do next. The Ace of Wands. I see her doing even more traveling, because wherever she went to, she's going to really have to pack her bags and go somewhere where she can't be recognized or can't be found. there's going to be a lot of movement for her, because I don't know, well, she probably went to the same place that they all go to when they don't want to get extradited back to the United States. This is really a burden for her. It's going to really burden her. It's already been, already has been a burden for her, but it's going to be even more so now. She can't get around this. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. So that's telling me that any hope she had of working things out, like coming back here and working things out and that kind of thing, there's no hope for that. There's no hope for her creative talents anymore. Now, I don't know what she's done in the, in the recent past that's going to come up, but she's not going to be doing anything else. No, that's going to be the end of J.Lo. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse also. So all of those emotions, everything's gonna start coming out as far as what happened to her, what she did. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. She knows she's trapped. She knows she's trapped. There's not much she can do. And I'll tell you what, if she comes back here, she's going to prison right along with Diddy. Trust me on that one. If they catch her, if they can get a hold of her, she's going to prison right along with Diddy. There was a question I wanted to ask. It slipped my mind. I'm going to ask this question, guys, and then I'm going to let you go. I just need to know this, but I gotta burn my sage again. These people are crazy. Clear. Okay, Pendulum. I want to ask another question about J.Lo. Is that okay? I'm holding it still, guys, as still as I can. Okay, yes. Okay. Tell me this, Pendulum. Will she go to prison? Will J.Lo go to prison behind this? Yes. There you have it, guys. That's a big, fat yes. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging in here with me. I just need to know that. And I'll see you guys on the next read. Have a good evening. Bye now.